Can you see me okay? Does everything look alright? Because I'm seeing just a black screen. There we go. Awesome. Alright, how many people we got in here today? Let's see, Edits is here. That's my son, if everybody didn't know. He's always supportive. I appreciate that. Alright, anybody else? Edits, I'm still trying to figure out this live stream thing. Not sure why I'm not. There we go. Hey, what's up, DR? The messages are showing up on screen. I like it. Oops. Why the oops? A little late. No, I started at 11. You just got here when I started, so it's all good. Today's going to be a little more casual than usual. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Got a lot of work to do after I get this done. Trying to get my daughter's car running. Edits can tell you all about that. Yeah, I like this. Edits. Thank you for fixing it where I can look at the chats on the screen. Makes it so much easier than flipping back and forth between programs. And I think I got it right this time where I'm not doing 2 live streams at the same time. Yeah, it's a little bit chill today. So we're just going to hang out and talk a little bit. Talking about that Jodo Kast thing I'm doing as my fan fiction. That wasn't all my idea. Yeah, I know you're always going to bring that up. It's alright. I don't mind. But the Jodo Kast thing wasn't entirely my idea. It was another one of my viewers who had a theory about Jodo Kast, and I'm trying to work that into my own fan fiction, so kind of collaborating both efforts into that. See that? It's my coffee mug. Yeah. I didn't use the Star Wars one today. It's in the wash. So, what do y'all want to talk about? Anything in particular? I mean, I hear there's a lot of drama going on over at Lucasfilm that's kind of disturbing me. Here, let me aim this camera a little bit better. There we go. That's better. Not looking at the ceiling anymore. There's a lot of drama going on at Lucasfilm from what people are reporting, but I don't always listen to those reports. A lot of them are just naysayers and people who want the franchise to fail, and then other reputable YouTubers pick up on those negative YouTubers and start reporting it as if it's fact without checking it. So I really don't think there's a problem with Jon Favreau and Lucasfilm or Kathleen Kennedy and Dave Filoni or anything like that. Kathleen Kennedy's name's on everything. Why would she sabotage it and ruin her own name? They just said she can keep her job for another few years. Hey, what's up, Papa Mike? How you doing? The Book of Boba. Yeah, absolutely. You have this shirt? Yeah, I think I got it at Kohl's. Edits got it too. Yeah, I got it at Kohl's. One day they had like a $5 shirt sale, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, cool. It's got Boba Fett and Darth Vader. My 2 favorite characters, so I got it. And also, if you guys didn't know, Spring Tees is selling my t-shirts and merchandise. I just finished uploading everything onto it, and you should be able to buy t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, water bottles, just about everything. Mandalorian mug, this is the way. Yeah, Papa Mike, this is the way. But I don't have a Star Wars mug with me today. I got my wedding mug. Yeah, so if y'all want to stop over at Spring Tea, maybe I'll link it in the description on this one. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right this minute because you guys will have to put up with me clicking and clocking and all that stuff, and that's going to be annoying. All right, DR. I'm so happy Boba didn't become what Captain Phasma became. Become a elite stormtrooper. Yeah, I'm glad too. I mean, Phasma, that was a missed opportunity, but she was basically a Boba Fett for her time. She was hyped up and built up and had this nostalgia or this air about her that she was a badass and everything, and then went down like a punk. Captain Fordo, me too. I'm sorry, what did I miss on that one, Fordo? Oh, the Boba Fett thing? Yeah, that's good. Ah, yeah. Captain Fordo, but I do like the prototype armor, though. Yeah, I do too. I like that white armor. That's awesome. I haven't bought the Black Series helmet or the uh, Black Series figure of the prototype armor, but they're on my to-do list eventually. I might paint the prototype helmet, though, if I get it. Maybe. The early prototypes were pretty interesting. Yeah, before they made the armor, yeah, they with the different face designs and stuff like that. I think they worked some of the Ralph McQuarrie stuff into newer Star Wars material. Like Rebels was really good about it, and Clone Wars was really good about taking Ralph McQuarrie stuff and working it in. And I loved it. I loved the callback to that stuff. Oh, didn't get to read that one. Sorry, DR. All right, so everybody in, just say hey. Let's see what's going on. Anything in particular you want to talk about or anything like that? My next video tomorrow will be the 5th part of the Jodo Kast series. I think I'm only going to do 1 or 2 more of those, but the more I do them, the more I love doing them, and I just keep wanting the story to continue. But I think I'm going to have to wrap it up, at least in a way, soon. And it's saying drop frames. Huh. Alright, whatever. Papa Mike, any idea how Cobb's and Fennec's armor might look like? Any ideas in your head? Well, I'd like Fennec's to be like orange and black. I think that would be amazing. Cobb Vanth, more of a red, probably a red and blue. I think that would fit him pretty good since he had that red, weird looking homeless guy hoodie on. I think that would match him pretty good. Maybe red and yellow even. But Fennec definitely orange and black. I think that would be so cool looking. The holiday special is coming to Disney Plus. Yeah, I know. I'm excited for that. I want everybody to watch it. I'm going to make everybody in my house watch that and just be appalled by the whole thing. I think, though, with all this stuff they're bringing to Disney Plus, from the old Star Wars stuff like the holiday special, the 2003 Clone Wars, stuff like that, I think it's going to confuse a lot of people that aren't hardcore fans that don't understand that those are not canon. Yeah, you'll watch it, edits. I'll make you. Yeah, you're going to love it. They're not canon, and people are going to get confused as to why is this Clone Wars different than this Clone Wars, and what the hell's with the holiday special. That thing's just weird. Let's see, Brendan. I've heard the Ahsoka series won't be that long. I've heard that none of the spin-off series are really going to be that long. I mean, maybe an 8-episode arc. I heard the Book of Boba Fett's going to be 4 episodes. I'm hoping they do well. I'm hoping they're just saying they're going to be short series right now, just to get a feeler for what they do. Just to get another season. Kind of like the Clone Wars after it ended in season 6. And then Disney heard the cry out and brought back for season 7. Let's see, DR. The only thing good about the holiday special was Boba Fett. That's correct. Yeah, I don't know about Chewbacca's family. That, yeah, it gives me the shivers. Book of Boba Fett should be at least 6 episodes. I think 10, because if you go 4 and they're only up to an hour, that means there's a few of them that aren't going to be an hour. There's going to be maybe 1 or 2 that are an hour. You're putting it at movie length. Why didn't you just make a movie instead of wasting all this time? Captain Fordo, agreed. I'm loving this chat thing on the screen. It's helping me out quite a bit. Yeah, and I'm hoping to God they bring Migs Mayfeld back. Fennec Shan, of course, she's coming back. But Cobb Vanth definitely needs to come back. The rest of the special sucks. Yeah, it does. uh, 10, yeah. I'd like 10 episodes per season, or 20 even, like the Clone Wars used to do. I'm not sure why they're only doing 8 per season. Are they trying to follow the Game of Thrones way of doing things? Because that was just, I don't know, it's too short. You see it all and then it's done. Then you got to wait another year, year and a half before you see it. Fire Gaming 9000, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, so I'd like to see more of it. I mean, it feels like they are following a lot of Game of Thrones, even with the storyline and stuff, with Din Djarin being kind of like a Jon Snow. Um, and Kira was kind of that, in the Solo movie, Kira was kind of that Daenerys Targaryen type person. What would they do for 20 episodes of the Mando? I mean, everything. Everything they could. I mean, right now, Pedro Pascal is getting a job with an HBO show. I forget what it's called, but Last of Us or something like that. But because he doesn't have enough work in between series, everybody's afraid Pedro Pascal's leaving the Mandalorian. He's not. He's trying to look for work to do in between the seasons because they're a year and a half apart now. Who wants to wait a year and a half before they go back to their job? I mean, a weekend's good with me, and I want to go back to work. All right, what else we got here? Let's see. Brendan Durant's Minda Musa basically confirmed he's Ezra. I heard that, and I'm excited. That means we're gonna get Ezra and Thrawn, and I'm hoping they cross over into all series. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I did do kind of a speculation theory, or it's not even that. It's more of a fan fiction of what's going to happen with Ezra and Thrawn. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. I'll put it in the link as well. Grievous is so cool. Yeah, Grievous is cool. I like all the memes that come out about him chasing lightsabers. That's hilarious. I'll die every time I see it. I saw one the other day where Darth Maul kicked Qui-Gon's lightsaber down the shaft, or Obi-Wan's lightsaber down the shaft, and Grievous came running through and jumped down the shaft after it. That killed me. Oh, man. Yeah, so it's been a pretty fun week. I've been trying to stay up on things. I'm working video for video, day to day. I'd like to get about 5 videos ahead to get them set up to display. Fighting Obi-Wan with 69 lightsabers was the best yet. And he just disintegrated himself. Oh no, I'm out of coffee. That stinks. Here's running down Obi-Wan lightsaber. Oh, you did that video, DR? Was that your channel I saw that on? Yeah, there's a big difference between him and the 2008 Clone Wars and the 2003 Clone Wars. I like the story of the 2003 Clone Wars better, but I like the animation of the 2008 Clone Wars better. So if they could mix those up and just get it going. Don, good to see you. People don't understand Hollywood actors multitask all the time. You're right that a long layover between seasons, Mando, the way. Yes. Yes. Yeah, they get multiple jobs. They do stuff like that constantly. I mean, the hardest thing to do multitasking is directing, though. Producing's pretty easy. You just jump set to set and make sure everything's going all right. But directing's hard to do multitasking on. But acting is probably one of the most liberal ways to do it, because all you got to do is set it up where you're acting one season, then another season, then another season of another show, and just keep it going, and you got a fluid job. Pedro Pascal's been in many things since he's been in The Mandalorian. It hasn't hurt The Mandalorian at all. So speculating he's leaving The Mandalorian because he got a new TV series is just insane. It's crazy. I mean, how many things has Jason Isaacs done simultaneously? So many. That guy's like a renaissance man when it comes to acting. Okay, a renaissance evil man when it comes to acting, but damn, he's cool. Ooh, there are lots. Let's see. Hey, Cutting Force Lawn Services, how you doing? This is the way. And I'm just trying to read some of you guys' comments here as they're coming in. I do appreciate the comments, everybody. It really does help me out quite a bit. Helps me get ranked and stuff. I know when I started this channel, it was mostly for hobby and fun, so I could talk about Star Wars, and it's still that way. I still just want to talk about Star Wars and stuff. But it is good to see that so many people are getting engaged and involved in the channel. It's grown way past what I imagined it ever would. After about a year, I only had 800 subscribers. Then in like 3 months, it jumped up to almost 5,000 now. Captain Fordo, hate Rebels art style. You know, at first I did too. In the beginning of it, I thought it was childish and very kiddish and everything. But then once I got into season 2, it just, I stopped paying attention to the art and was paying more attention to the story. And the story was grabbing me and pulling me in, and I couldn't stop watching it. I mean, that's back before Disney Plus was streaming or even a thing. And I had to rent every episode on Amazon because I didn't have Disney XD at the time. So I was renting every episode every week and like just spending so much money on watching this show, but I couldn't stop. Editing funny videos is like a hobby for me. I do it to talk. I lost your comment, but I understand that. I'm going to start doing some short videos in between my regular videos once in a while, like maybe 30, 45-second videos, just seeing how that goes. Hey, Tyler, how you doing? Good to see you. Just to see how those shorter videos goes. I know it takes a lot to watch a 10, 15-minute video. I've been trying to cut them down to about 7 minutes lately just to spice it up a little bit. Rebates was hard to get it, or Rebels was hard to get at first. The story got good after second episode. Yeah, I think after the second season it got good. Do you think that Boba's armor should be re-armored once again, adding new details or making a more high-quality props? His armor looking good, but also cheap. I think the props department definitely needs to upgrade their materials. It doesn't look like it holds very well on the material. It's not stiff enough or something. They got it too loose. Tyler Peffer, do you think maybe we could get a Captain Rex show? That's possible. It would have to take place shortly after Rebels, I think. Hello, Jessica. Nice to see you. Also, read all your chats. You should pull up the stream. I do read all my chats. What are you talking about? I got, see, right there. I got it all up. There's a lot of people talking. Sorry, DR. No, see, when you do a live stream, you get a live chat box over on the right side of the YouTube page. My other program, the Streamlabs OBS, it just pops up one chat at a time. And I like it that way because I don't get overwhelmed and I don't sit here and just keep reading chats over and over and over. I'm sorry if I miss any of you guys. I try to get to as many as I can. Let's see, right now there are, let's see, viewer activity, stream settings, analytics. I've got up to between 12 and 45 people in here right now. Do you prefer Boba's OG trilogy armor or Boba's armor from chapter 14? As nostalgic as I am, I love Boba Fett's old armor, but it was nice to see something fresh. It was cool to see something really cool. Sideshow and Hot Toys, one of the other, is putting out a double figure of Boba Fett with just the robe on and then with the armor and the robes on. It's like $500 or something. I'm getting it. I haven't got any Hot Toys or Sideshow 1/6 scale figures yet, and I think this will be a good one because it's a deluxe edition, and I really do like the new armor. 100,000 messages are really... Oh, see? That's how fast they go away. Let me pull that back up. 100,000 messages are ready with 1 million more well on the way. I like that. Can you imagine if all of the clones were trained as Boba Fett's from Jango Fett? Like Jango Fett trained every single clone and trained them in the way of the true Mandalorians and stuff like that. Beth Turner asks how old I am. I'm pretty old. Some people say I don't look it. Some people say I look older, but I'm pretty old. I was 4 years old in 1977 when A New Hope came out. Turned 5 shortly after. So, do the math on that one. How does Boba reload his missiles? I was wondering that too. Maybe in the Slave One, he's got a whole armament of missiles in there. But more than Boba Fett rearming it, I was wondering how Cobb Vanth was reloading it. 'Cause he used it a couple times. Those missiles can't be easy to come by. Those are pretty much Mandalorian issue. But kind of falls into my theory that Cobb Vanth may turn out to be a Mandalorian, or be trained as a Mandalorian, or taken in as a Mandalorian, or something. He and Boba Fett are going to have a run-in, and then they're going to join forces. Boba Fett's going to need him. He's going to need the guy that tamed Tatooine. Fordo and the rest of our troopers were trained by Jango. Yes, I did a fan fiction on those as well as the Clan Scarata, or the Nulls or whatever they were called. I like it. I like their story a lot, but it was just the Nulls and the Alphas, I think, that became Mandalorians. Boba is a... I lost that. Sorry, Papa Mike. Give me a second. Boba is a Turkish Rambo. Everything he does, he finds a missile under a rock. That, and somebody can stand right behind him while he's shooting a Law's rocket and it won't blow him up. Jango Fett prequel. That would be so cool. I wish they'd go back and do the Bounty Hunter game over again and not just make it about Jango, but incorporate Jango, then him raising Boba, and then it turned into Boba's game. As a video game, of course. Let's see. Do you think Finn Rao was in the Kuival Dar? Maybe. LFC and Star Wars Nut. Thank you. Maybe. I want to see Finn Rao come back so bad, and I've been just hammering at it lately about him. I want him back. Beth Turner. Will Maul be in one of new shows? I did a video on that as well. I'm hoping he returns in the Kenobi series, the Andor series, and the Lando series for sure. I'd say he'd be in the Lando series definitely, and maybe the Andor, because I don't know about the Kenobi series because they fight for the last time on Tatooine. Kenobi's on Tatooine unless Kenobi gets called out to go fight Maul again or stop him from his crime syndicate doing something. Hate exclusives for games. Yeah, I can too. I can't wait to see Bane Duke. Bane Duke. I'm lost on that one. Cad Bane? Let's see. Dawn says, I'm still working through the Jodo Kast fanfic. Enjoying. Awesome. I'm glad you're liking it. I'm enjoying making it. I love it so much. No, I have not watched the Zack Snyder cut. Everybody's going crazy about it. Not a big DC fan, personally. It's okay. I mean, Aquaman, his sexy ass was swimming around. As long as he didn't talk, I think I'd be okay with it. Yeah, I call him sexy. Edits gets the joke. He knows what I'm talking about. Tyler Pepper says, Baby Yoda meets Darth Jar Jar and becomes the ultimate Sith Lord. That's funny. Oh my god, I'd love to see that. Hey, Beth Turner, did you figure out how old I am? Latin 11 Leo, hey, welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. Yeah, Cad Bane, yes, Cutting Force Lawn Services. Cad Bane, I want to see him so bad. I want to see that arc finished between him and Boba Fett. Or if not, I'd like to see them just go separate ways. But I don't think that can happen because Cad Bane is the best bounty hunter at the time after Jango Fett died. So in order for Boba to take that title, Cad Bane has to go bye-bye or become maimed in some way. No, too long. All right, Beth, I'm 48. I'm 48 years old. What if Boba thought Boba Yoda, I think you mean Baby Yoda, taught Baby Yoda the way of the true Mandalorian? I don't think Boba had that much time with Baby Yoda. Or Grogu. His name's Grogu. Don Clatterman, nobody's older than me. I'm sure that's not true. There's a lot of us old fogies that love Star Wars. That's what you thought, Beth. Then why didn't you say it? That's all right. That's all right. Sam Eon, hello there. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? There's a lot of people in here right now. I'm enjoying this. Awesome. I'm pretty sure he did Baby Yoda as part of Clan Fett. No, Baby Yoda is part of Clan Mudhorn. Clan Fett only consists of Boba Fett. But if you watch my Jodo Kast fanfics, you'll see that there are more Clan Fett coming. Alright, anybody else got anything they want to talk about? That's right, Din was teaching Grogu. So he was teaching him the way of the children of the Watch, which he never slung armor on Baby Yoda. A man in the Mandalorian culture becomes a man at 13. Baby Yoda was 50. So I don't know if it's mature age 13 or linear age 13 chronologically, but maybe Baby Yoda deserves some armor. Just saying. Let's see. Sammy Young, come on, Fett's daughter. Can't wait to see her live action. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We need to carry on the Fett name for generations. We can't keep Boba Fett around forever as much as I want to. I want Boba Fett around. I want him to stay, but we can't keep him. So we'll need his daughter to come up. And that'll fall right in line with Disney's whole thing about empowering women and stuff like that. And I think it's awesome. I'm glad for it. Just keep men in mind as well. Boba will teach Cobb. I hope so. Yeah, Papa Mike, I'm hoping that happens too. Cobb Vanth, Fennec Shan, and Migs Mayfeld. I'd love to see all of them become Mandalorians under Clan Fett, as well as Jodo Kast. But there's no hint of Jodo Kast being anywhere in the new canon. That's just something fun I threw together. I'd like to see it, but somebody commented the other day that Cobb Vanth may be the new Jodo Kast, and that could be. Let's see. Beth Turner, Luke Skywalker. What about Luke Skywalker? A spin-off series with him? We'll see. I wouldn't mind seeing it as long as what's that guy's name? Sebastian something that played the Winter Soldier. As long as he plays Luke, that would be pretty awesome. Make a Darth Jar Jar fan fiction, Captain Fordo says. That would be a funny one. I could do actually a joke video on that one. A lot of my videos, well, most are really serious, unless I'm calling out Bo-Katan for her Karen-like ways. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Let's see. I thought clones can't have offspring. Yeah. They can. If you remember, there was one arc of the Clone Wars where Rex got injured on a planet after being shot down by the Separatists. He found a farm, and on that farm was a Twi'lek woman, her child, and then the father of the child was a clone, a deserter. Oh, is Luke Skywalker going to be in season 3? I would say season 3 is going to be without Luke or Grogu, but I think season 4, Grogu will come back. I had an inkling of a thought the other day that it would be like the movie or the story Heidi, of the girl that goes to live with her grandpa, hates him at first, can't stand it, and then leaves with her real family. They come and get her, and then wants to go back. I think Grogu is going to be that Heidi character, where he wants to come back to Din Djarin and not become a Jedi, and that would explain why he is not in the sequel trilogy. Let's see, what would you think of a clan called Ordo returning to Mandalorian history? Clan Ordo? Wasn't Ordo one of the Scarada? One of the Nuls? Yeah, I'd be all for that. Let's see, Zlatan 11-0. Hope we get to see some of Mandalore or Concord Dawn in live action next season. Yeah, I mean, Mandalore's not going to be pretty. Neither would Concord Dawn. If you remember in Rebels, about a third of the planet was missing and it was just shattered out in space. But they were still living on it, so that was pretty cool. I'd like to see that keep going. Are they really doing a Lando show? Yep, there's a Lando show coming, Beth. I feel like it's going to be more of a sequel to the Solo, a Star Wars story movie, where they'll have... This is how I feel. This is my theory. They're going to have Alden Ehrenreich and Donald Glover, which I love Donald Glover. I think he's awesome. I've been watching Community lately, and he's killing me in that. But anyways, I think they're going to bring back Maul and Kira and stuff like that. I think that would tie in the Solo story and wrap it up nicely. It would be great to see his family line extended. Yes, it would. You're talking about Ordo? Hey, how you doing, everything, Boba Fett? Nice to see you. All right, Jessica, have a good day. Let's see. I think the old Mandalorians are the successors to the true Mandalorians. I think so, too. I feel like the Children of the Watch may even be more like true Mandalorians than the way they perceive themselves, or the way Bo-Katan perceives them. I think because of the ways Din Djarin acts. Boba Fett, you never saw him without his helmet in the original trilogy. The only time you did is when he was a kid, and then he found a helmet and did not remove it. He did remove that cheap one time. But I feel like, I don't know, that's just my theory, that the Children of the Watch are more like true Mandalorians because they follow the way of the Mandalore rather than the way of the Darksaber. Kenobi! Hey, Mike. Good seeing you. I didn't delete your comment, Fordo. Did you delete it? Let's see. Zlatan 11-0 says, yeah, like Sabine said, her people don't have a reason to have a war. Yeah, I mean, that's what 100 years of war does to a planet. It destroys it, to quote Sabine. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that makes the Mandalorians rich, is not in money, but in history, is because they haven't stopped warring ever. Even when their planets get destroyed, they keep going. I hope they can get past that and just have unity long enough to reunite the Mandalorian people. Also, Fanatic, did you see the new article? Dave Filoni saw your vids and changed Bo-Katan to Bo-Katan. He saw one of my vids? Wait a minute, you're going to have to send me a link to that. Beth Turner, I'm missing something. Solo, this is my mom thing. You like Solo? Or are you against the whole Lando series? Do I want to see Din versus Boba versus Bo-Katan epic fight? DR, you got me, man. I was all excited. Jerk. I'm teasing. That is your mom thing. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, so this is awesome. If people are just joining for the first time, I do this every Saturday around 11 o'clock. That is, unless edits would have had a basketball game or something like that I'd have to take him to. But I think he's finished with basketball now, so I'll be able to do this at 11 every day. Hey, don't be sorry, DR. The only way to make up for it is not saying sorry. It's by getting one of my videos to Dave Filoni. Especially one of my fan fictions or Bo-Katan videos or something like that. Let's see. The kid became a Mando. Sorry, I need to go back. Okay. In Legends of Clone Commando and Jedi had a kid. Okay. After Order 66, the Commando disobeyed the order and they hid the kid on Mandalore. He became a Mandalorian. Huh. I seem to remember that story. I can't remember exactly what it was. There's so many Legends books that I read, and I start getting confused on them. Everything Boba Fett. I want to see a Mace Windu and a Boba Fett interaction when Boba Fett is older and Mace Windu. Yeah, I did a video about that, a fan fiction. I think I've done fan fictions about just about everything that could involve Boba Fett. It's about him letting go of the past, running into Mace Windu on Tatooine. Yeah, it has to be on Tatooine because everything Boba Fett does winds up on Tatooine. But check it out. Solo, okay. Yeah. If you guys want to promote my stuff to Dave Filoni or Jon Favreau, go for it. I don't think they'll be very receptive, though, because they've got a lot on their plate. But it's fun to think about. I'm not that arrogant to think that they're really going to care about my stuff. I mean, Star Wars Theory, they really didn't care about his stuff, and he has millions of followers. Did Fordo disobey Order 66? I don't know if he disobeyed it or just didn't hear the call out for it. I think he was indisposed of when that happened, wasn't he? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. No, I have not read The Mandalorian Armor. That was on my to-do list. But so many books have came out lately. I've been trying to keep up with the High Republic stuff, and I'm way behind on that. I'm like 2 books behind on the Thrawn series. LC and Star Wars Nut says, fun fact, both Jango Fett and Finn Rao are born on Concord Dawn. Yes, they are. And that's in my new Jodo Kast video as well. Oh wait, no, I didn't talk about Finn Rao being born on Concord Dawn. I talked about Jango Fett and Jester Muriel being born on Concord Dawn, as well as Jodo Kast. So that puts Jodo Kast, Finn Rao, Jango Fett, and Jester Muriel all on Concord Dawn. So, looks like Concord Dawn's a good breeding place for true Mandalorians. Dave likes fanatics videos. Hey, get that hashtag going. Let's see. Cutting Force Lawnmower Service says, I did a fan fiction. Mando Carlo. Mandalorian. Cut the grass. Definitely worth a read. I've just finished it, but the sequel books really sets up... Sorry, I'm trying to read a lot of things. Really sets Fett up as a true weapon of cunning, not just with firearms, but his words as well. Is that during the Yuzong Vong War? Beth, you're sad? Why? What's going on? Don't be too sad. We're having a good time here, I thought. Let's see, Dawn. I'm still puzzling over AQ Vitino one-liner on Wikipedia. I don't think I've seen that one. Papa Mike, yeah, I remember the conversation about Bo-Katan memes. I want to see Grogu and Kylo Ren fight. I'd check my messenger right now, but I've got my phone on airplane mode, so it doesn't go meet. I have work stuff that comes through my phone once in a while. Some of the people at work have my personal number and they call me, so I've just got it on airplane mode. I'll check it out when I get out off here, though. Let's see. Also, I bet you in season 3, Mandy, Ask Grief, where's Kara? Nope, they're going to ignore Cara Dune altogether. They've already said that. It's like she never existed. And excuse if you hear my dog barking. There must be somebody outside. It's where Den is supposedly from. You'll post it on Boba Fetish. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love that site or that Facebook group. If anybody's on here that doesn't belong to the Boba Fetish group on Facebook, it's pretty great. How about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Yoda will go there and, support him. I didn't finish your comment. Let's see, DR, where was it? Where Kara said, oh, Kara spilled coffee on her X-Wing and it exploded. Yeah, but they're not going to talk about Kara. It is funny, but they're not going to talk about her at all. Oh, thank you, Beth. I appreciate that. Yeah, so look, if you haven't seen them yet, my Jodo Kast, there's 4 parts of that fan fiction. Check them out. Let me know what you think of them. I'm not the greatest storyteller there ever was. I did take some writing classes in college and a novel writing class, but I didn't really get much out of it because at the time I was into history and stuff, and I guess I did get a little bit out of it. Thoughts on Neo Crusaders? Eddie Hernandez asks. Neo Crusaders as in Neo Mandalorian Crusaders? I think it's flippin' awesome. Let's see. Sammy on. Have you seen Doomcock's? Ugh. What they have planned for Cara Dune sounded amazing. I don't like Doomcock. I don't even like mentioning his name because it's just disgusting. But I don't like his videos. He was the one that started the whole Pedro Pascal was leaving way back when. And he started the whole they're deleting the sequel trilogy movement. He said, oh, it's already confirmed they're deleting the sequel trilogy, and everybody got all excited about it, and well, at least half the fandom got excited about it and half the fandom got a little upset about it, and rightfully so, because some people like it and some people don't. But Doomcock had no reason to do that. And then that other lady, I don't even want to mention her name, and another MZ guy picked it up and ran with it, and it just became this whole thing. And I just think toxicity like that just isn't necessary. And I gave the Jodo series some ideas. Yes. Boba Fett versus Jango Fett both kill each other. Why would they do that? Oh, thank you, Latin 11 Leo. I will. I'm going to continue them. I had planned on the one I just did being the last one, but I got so into it, and when I was writing it and everything, I was just like, no, I need to keep it going for at least 2 or 3 more, so I can finish out that story and then wrap it back around to where it needs to go. Yeah, sorry, Sammy. I didn't mean any disrespect to you there. That guy, he just gets under my skin a little bit. Any real negative YouTubers get under my skin. I had to unsubscribe from a few that I thought were great YouTubers at one time, and they just kept putting toxicity out there and negativity and everything. And I like to be positive about my Star Wars. Even the things I don't like about Star Wars, I stay positive about it because there are people that like it, and I want to respect them. I want to respect those people. What I don't like is a personal choice to me. What I do like is a personal choice to me. So I don't like spilling out what I don't like out there because there are people that like it, and there's no reason to ruffle feathers or anything. It's Star Wars. It's a made-up galaxy far, far away. Let's see. Y'all see in Star Wars Nut, they should rename Tatooine to New Mandalore in the Book of Boba Fett. I agree. That's one thing that I've been saying all along. That he's got the means to do it now. That's why Cobb Vanth would come in very handy as the lawmaker. He'd become a protector of Tatooine. Fennec Shan the same way, and Migs Mayfeld. Sammy, no worries. I'm not a big fan of DC myself, but he has come out with a few accurate leaks, not on the MZ level of fake news. I prefer EBN as there is no bias on what they report. Exactly. So if somebody's right 10% of the time, I mean, you can chalk it up to even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while, or a broken clock's right twice a day. It doesn't make them great. It just means they accidentally got something right. I'd probably get more stuff wrong than I get right, but I try to stay positive about it and keep it as my own theories. I don't try to spill it as this is what Lucasfilm is doing. I say these are my ideas, what could make it work moving forward, but they're going to do better with it than I could. Toxicity in the city, yes. I'm Nathaniel. Beth Turner says I'm Nathaniel. I'm confused by that. You want me to call you Nathaniel? And you can probably hear a little pitter-pattering footsteps upstairs. My grandson spent the night with us last night while my daughter worked. Let's see. Papa Mike, what Yo Mama Star Wars dream fight would you like to see Robot Chicken Star Wars? What kind of Yo Mama... Oh, like a battle? Like a Yo Mama battle? Let's see. Anakin... and Luke doing Yo Mama jokes. I think that could end pretty well. I'm hopeful myself for the future of Star Wars. Really hopeful that they give us more good stories along the lines of The Mandalorian. I think they will. I think they will like crazy. I think they figured out a formula and they're sticking with it. And Don Kleiderman says, I like the thought of Tatooine being the new, if not temporary, Mandalore. Cobb, Fett, and Den are all familiar and comfortable on this planet. Yeah, they are. I mean, even Den speaks Tusken. I'm pretty sure Cobb Vanth is going to learn Tusken because he just made friends with him. Oh, okay, I got you. That's your mom account. All right, I got you. Do you think Boba and Fennec Shand will have some interaction on the Bad Batch? I hope so, because Fennec Shand is confirmed for the show. I'm hoping Boba Fett knows her during that time, and that's how he found her on Tatooine when she was injured. He may have sent her on that mission. Do you think we'll travel back to Kamino in the Book of Boba? I hope there's a flashback of it. I'd like to see Kamino again. I'd like to see maybe a flashback of a story that Jango told him or something where Jango's training Clan Scarada. I think that would be really cool. Well, if Tusken Raiders become Mando, they're not going to become Mando. They're Tusken Raiders. Stop that. Well, I mean, Fennec can be a teenager during the Bad Batch. Bo-Katan was a teenager during the Clone Wars. And you see what a badass she was. Albeit an evil one, but she was still a badass. I want a Jar Jar show. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's all good. It's all cool. I mean, all the stuff that's coming out with Star Wars, it's more than I ever anticipated, and I can't wait for it to actually start releasing. I mean, they announce this stuff years in advance, and it's like, oh, when's it actually coming out? I want to see it. I want to talk about it. I want to get it on my videos and all that stuff. I want Jango Fett flashbacks, but Jango won't take off helmet since Tamira is much older now. Disney has a great way of de-aging people. I mean, look what they did with Kurt Russell in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. They can de-age him. They also did it to Jeff Bridges in Tron Legacy. Bo Karen is older than Boba. Doesn't look like, but she is. Yeah, she's only about a couple years, though. I think during the Clone Wars, Boba was 12. I want to say 12 when we see him in the Clone Wars. Let's see. I mean, Tim doesn't look too much older. Even some makeup may do it. Yeah, Yeah, makeup would probably even bring back. They tried to de-age him in Aquaman, but DC just did a horrible job with it. I was like, he looks familiar, but who is that guy? Then when it showed him as older, I was like, it's Boba Fett. He's only 41 or 42. A lot of people think he's much older than he actually is. Yeah, it's because, I mean, Tamir Morrison's a little bit older than 41 or 42. I think he's close to 60. So he just looks older. But you could chalk that up for he's been laying in the Tatooine suns for 5 years baking. And I think Bo-Katan's around between 46 and 48. So yeah, he is a little younger than her. All right. All right, what else y'all want to talk about? Also, if you're a member of my channel, my email address is on my About page on my YouTube. Send me an email. I got something for you. Just send me an email with your name, and I'll email you back. If you're a member, please do that. LFC and Star Wars Nut, Dawn, Mike Hepker, all of you, just please do that. And don't forget, everybody else, the memberships are live. If you don't see the join button at the bottom of on your phone, there's actually a link in the description of all my videos that I forgot about. You can hit that link and it'll take you to the join screen. Let's see, loved how Bo-Katan translated to screen. They absolutely nailed it. They did. I mean, in the Clone Wars, she looked like Katie Sackhoff. And then Katie Sackhoff plays her and gets the voice and everything. I wish they'd do that with more of them. I hope they do that with Lars Mikkelsen for Thrawn. I wish they would have done it with Ahsoka, with Ashley Eckstein, but they didn't. JD Glad, I just got here. What's this about? Mayfeld? We're going to see more of good old Billy Burr. My idea, JD Glad, is that Mayfeld's going to be picked up by Boba Fett off that planet. I forget what the planet's name was. Morak. He's going to be picked up there by Boba Fett. Boba Fett's going to take him into his palace on Tatooine, and he's going to start building a clan, teaching him the ways of the true Mandalorian and fortifying everything. I will like this video. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I don't remember what Boba said to Casca in Mandoa. It's something like that. Isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? I don't remember the exact words, but she told him that she didn't think sidekicks were allowed to talk, and he's pretty much telling her, well, you're a sidekick and you're talking. Ooh, I'm sliding down in my chair. Need to scoot up a little bit. Oh, yeah. So, I'll be wrapping this up in about 10 minutes. If you guys got anything else you want to talk about, just spit it out there and we'll talk about it. You guys have thrown some really interesting questions at me today. Some that have stumped me. So, I appreciate that. That isn't very often, but some of the Legends material does stump me. I don't understand. I didn't read everything Legends, and the stuff I did read was a long time ago. Funny thing, Bill Burr doesn't care about Star Wars, and a couple of years ago he said some thug stupid about Star Wars, and Dave saw that and hired him. Yeah, Bill Burr has always made fun of Star Wars in his comedy acts and stuff, and when Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni approached him, he said, you know I'd make fun of this stuff, right? They're like, yeah, that's why we want you. Let's see. Healthy. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at analytics a little bit here. Alright. Papa Mike, I'm talking about Black Series. I need to go back. If you had a chance to pick another part of armor for your helmet, what would it be? Jetpack or launchers? Gauntlets. I think the Mandalorian gauntlets would be my first pick. Or the chest plate. I'll put it together slowly. I don't have the means to 3D print Mandalorian armor, and you can't see it, but right over in this corner over here, I'd love to have a full mannequin full of some kind of Mandalorian armor, whether it's Boba Fett or the new Boba Fett armor. I don't have room for all of it, so I just got to pick one set and stick with it. See Jaster Muriel in a flashback in the Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, I'd love to see Jaster Muriel. Oh my god, just live action Jaster Muriel would be so great. I mean, we know he's canon now, so why not? Also, DR says, also I'm close to 100 subscribers. I'm excited, and I think I'll hit that in mid-April. Congratulations, DR. It's hard to get that first 1,000. It really is. Mike Hepker says, laugh out loud, how you find about that? About Da. What are you saying, Mike? By the way, Mike Hepker's my uncle. Yeah, Jester would be cool to see. Yes, he would. Let's see. Samion said, I think someone who was a voice actor from the Clone Wars has been cast in a live-action piece upcoming, but for the life of me, I can't remember who it is. From the Clone Wars or from Rebels? Because I think they're going to go with Lars Mikkelsen from Rebels as Thrawn. That's the only one I've heard about. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Beth Turner. I appreciate it. I know you said you're Nathaniel. It's your mom's account. How you find about to get your email? Mike, I know where you live. You don't have to get my email. I'll just... it's more of something I want to mail out to my members. And I see you every Friday when we go to breakfast, so... Or every other Friday when I'm able to make it. I know I'm at $2.99. Need one more to do my Mando Carlo video. Hey, congratulations, Cutting Force Lawn Services. That was it, Rebels. Yes, Lars Mikkelsen will be amazing. Yeah, I love his voice. I mean, he's great. He doesn't have the facial structure for it, but they can do prosthetics to make his face look like Thrawn. And it's going to be great. All right. All right, so everybody who isn't a member, I'm not going to force you to be a member. I'm not like that. But just to let you know, if you do join the membership of my channel, the money for the membership goes back into my channel, and it goes into doing little things for you guys, which is why I need you to email me so I can do something for you. So if you want to join my membership, go ahead. There's 3 tiers of it. I forget what the charges are for the 3 tiers. I'm really working hard on trying to get more content out just for members. And it's overwhelming, not overwhelming in a bad way, but in a great way. I'm so blessed that everybody has reacted to my channel the way they have. When I first got the channel, people said, oh, you sound like Bob Ross. You put me to sleep. Your channels are boring, or your theories are stupid, and stuff like that. And people wouldn't watch them. So now people are watching them and enjoying them. It's really making me happy. Yeah, I lose subscribers once in a while, like maybe 1 a day, and then I gain 2, or lose 2 and gain 1, or something like that. But you can't make everybody happy, and I'm not going to try to make everybody happy. I'm just not everybody's cup of tea. I might sound like Bob Ross. So, with that said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do that. That's free. You don't have to pay for that. Turn on notifications to stay up to date on my Mandalorian and Boba Fett theories and discussions. I do other Star Wars stuff as well. Just Mandalorians and Boba Fett's my main focus. Give the video a thumbs up and share it with some friends. Let's see how big we can blow up this channel. I'd really like to just reach more people, talk to more people. I love talking to everybody. That's my main thing about this. Shot in the dark here, but are you from Kentucky? My brother lives there, and the way you talk reminds me of him. I am from Kentucky, northern Kentucky. I'm just south of Cincinnati, Ohio. Let's see, Papa Mike. Haters gonna hate. To be honest, in some case, you reminded me a passionate, fired up fan. I respect it. I am a passionate, fired up fan. I have been ever since I was 4 years old. I mean, my uncle Mike Hepker on here, he can tell you. He used to buy me Star Wars toys when I was a kid. My mom, my grandma, all of them, they've been so supportive of it, but they got tired of hearing me talk about it, so they bought me the toys so I go to my room, play with them, and shut up. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut out. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done it already. Hit the thumbs up. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best.